Ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., and I am the natural born thriller because I'm the natural and I'm born to be the thriller. And if you don't like it, beat it because no one wants to be defeated from the good boy gone bad. I'm just saying. So, what's going on, YouTubers? Welcome everyone to the WWE NXT review, the show from January 24th, 2018. This will be the go-home show for NXT TakeOver Philadelphia during the Royal Rumble weekend. So let me get everything else up here now, so I can start doing this review. Yeah, hold on a second. Just need to set this tripod up. There we go. Looks good. And you're probably wondering why I'm wearing this sunglasses on. Folks don't recognize this is actually nice sunglasses. That's basically a replica type of sunglasses when it comes to the artist formerly known as Prince, the late great Prince. So yeah, that's basically the reason why I got the sunglasses on, and for good reason too. But let's get right into it. So let's get to this go-home show edition for NXT. Actually, one moment, maybe pull up the 1 second. Let's just see everything's all good. Okay, everything's good. Let's get started. So, when it comes to NXT, they were at Atlanta, Georgia. Now, last time I was trying to figure out what from last week where they were at last week, because last week, for the past 2 weeks basically, they were at the same venue, basically the same place in Atlanta, Georgia. So here they were again. This time for 3 straight weeks they've been there, and unfortunately that's going to stop for next week, because next week they'll be at Philadelphia. But yeah, for the because last week I was trying to figure I was trying to remember where they were at last week, and sure enough I was paying attention to the show. I mean, not that I wasn't, but I'm just saying. But they were in Atlanta, Georgia for January 24th, 2018 for this week's NXT show, which it happened just an hour ago. Well, so we get Percy Watson, Mauro Ronaldo, and Nigel McGuinness are commentary. They're your NXT commentators. So we opened up the show with the Velveteen Dream, which is why I'm wearing the sunglasses, by the way, because the Velveteen Dream is influenced by the late great Prince. Prince Nelson. Prince Rogers Nelson. I think that's Prince's middle name, right? Rogers. I'll look up later. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing the sunglasses, because Prince is has influenced guys like as about to talk to right now. I meant to say not talk to, talk about. I'm about to talk about the Velveteen Dream. So basically, when it comes to the Velveteen Dream is influence of Prince, which is why his character is based on Prince. But when it comes to Prince basically is into women. But when it comes to the Velveteen Dream, he's into men, which is one of the things that I can't stand when it comes to the Velveteen Dream, and which is why I can't get behind the character. But as far as the Velveteen Dream, he's a very good wrestler, a very good promo cutter. So let's get to what happened here. So he opened the show. He was shown at the Performance Center, and basically they were showing all in the back of him. And also he started snapping his finger, because he wanted the what's the word here, the ambition. So that basically he didn't look at basically it was a green screen basically of the Performance Center. That's what they used. And I said to myself, okay, so if WWE can do that for the Velveteen Dream, why couldn't they do that to Matt Hardy? Because if you guys seen the show, at NXT, they used the green screen for the Velveteen Dream. Now, of course, they didn't show the actual the green screen to being the green being shown green. I'm just saying they used a green screen for the Velveteen Dream, and what they used for his background, I mean, what they use for the background? They use the performance center as the background, and then that's when the Velveteen Dream started snapping his fingers. And then also he was at a place, without no name, but basically he wanted the ambition, and that's what he got. He went away from the performance center, and he ends up being somewhere else. And again, if WWE could do that for the Velveteen Dream, then why can't they do that to Matt Hardy in the main roster? But anyways, so also he asked for the atmosphere, and also we see the purple smoke showing up, and then he talks about. And then also he wants to bring up he wanted the illumination. So basically, the Velveteen Dream, showcasing of his character. Basically, he wants us to experience the Velveteen Dream. Basically, it was the Velveteen Dream experience that we were watching on NXT to open the show. So the Velveteen Dream talks about Johnny Gargano's dream to one day become NXT champion. He said, but that will not happen because his dream will be over when he faces him in the main event. We'll get to momentarily. Now, last week when they did the promo of Johnny Gargano, I didn't pay attention closely to what Gargano was talking about defending his number one contendership against the Velveteen Dream. That's one thing I didn't catch last week. Just like I didn't catch last week about where they were at last week. So it came to fruition for this week for NXT. So later on, I'll go to it later when we get to Johnny Gargano defending his number one contendership match. His opportunity versus the Velveteen Dream. So basically, there was a number one contendership match. Because keep in mind, the storyline was that the Velveteen Dream couldn't compete to qualify into the fatal four-way number one contendership match to get an opportunity against NXT champion for TakeOver Philadelphia, because he had a back injury. So this is WWE's way to for the Velveteen Dream to come back, 100%. He's back 100%, and he wrestled against Dragon again, and we'll get to that later. This is another opportunity for the Velveteen Dream to get his opportunity to get a shot at the NXT championship if he could beat Johnny Gargano, the same guy that Johnny Gargano replaced the Velveteen Dream to get that opportunity in the first place. Because if it wasn't for the Velveteen Dream being injured, Johnny Gargano would never got the opportunity to wrestle against Cassius Ohno to get into the fatal four-way match. He would never have gotten the opportunity to win the fatal four-way match, become the number one contender. So, in a way, Johnny Gargano would never got the opportunity if the Velveteen Dream would never gotten hurt. So now this is the Velveteen Dream's opportunity to get to the number one contendership spot, to get his opportunity for the NXT championship. So we'll see we'll get to that match. We'll get that match later. What to say. So now let's get to the actual show. The return of No Way Jose. First is Cesar Bononi. That's his last. I think that's his last name. But basically, a wrestler from Brazil. The Brazilian wrestler basically. They have a match. And by the way, No Way Jose, he looks like he's out of shape, and basically No Way Jose wins the match. So yeah, so a guy who looks like he's out of shape loses to a big guy who's in top shape. Oh man, I don't like No Way Jose, folks. I can't get into this guy. The Dominican wrestler. I can't get into this guy. And all they care about is about him dancing. No Way Jose and all that nonsense, whatever. But whatever. No Way Jose. He's back. Who cares? Don't care. But he beat Cesar, and Cesar, and I'm like, really? You're gonna have this guy beat Cesar? Whatever. And No Way Jose, nothing's changed. He still sucks as a wrestler. Cesar was a better performer in this match, and yet we get No Way Jose gets the win over Cesar, which I thought was fucking garbage. So then we get to Aleister Black versus Adam Cole video promo to hype up their match. It's gonna be at TakeOver Philadelphia, which it's gonna be an Extreme Rules match. But by the way, I didn't watch it because they're gonna show it again once we watch the actual show on the Saturday. So yeah. I didn't care to watch this. I didn't care to watch it because they're gonna show it again later on during the weekend. So, but But I know I'll get to it as part of the video package though too. But basically, it's also Black and Alico wrestling each other at TakeOver. It's gonna be Extreme Rules, so I'm assuming the match is gonna be good. But for say it's gonna be extreme. I'll get to that when I do the preview tomorrow. So next we get to Bianca Belair, who, for those who don't know, Bianca Belair competed in the Mae Young Classic tournament back in 2017, which it was during around the summer, I believe. Yeah, it was around, I think it was during around the summer. And of course, because of her performance as a women's wrestler, NXT has given her the opportunity to compete for WWE. I meant to say give her the opportunity to wrestle on NXT. So Bianca Belair, she goes up against this girl named Latoya Osa. I think that's how they say her last name. They said that's what they said that's what her last name was. But yeah, she's an African American female wrestler, and she's known to wrestle in Japan, which I didn't even know about that. I don't even know who she is. But she does not look good, folks. She does not look attractive at all. But Bianca Belair basically dominated the match. Latoya got about one on offense, but other than that, she didn't look that good in the match. But Bianca Belair on the other hand, she was pretty. Of course, she's very good. I seen her wrestle a lot back in the tournament, and she wrestled a couple of times on NXT, so she's very good. So Bianca Belair counters one of Latoya's flying moves from the second rope by using her ponytail whip, by whipping her right to her gut. Like, holy shit, that sounded nasty. So yeah, so Bianca Belair, she wins the match, which is obvious, of course, and she's gonna be the future of the women's division on NXT. As far as the main roster, I don't know. Whenever they decide to call her up, they'll ruin her. They will. They always do. But Bianca Belair, she's got a good look. She's got she's got a pedigree that cannot be ignored, and hopefully she goes further. So we'll see. Hopefully she becomes an NXT champion in the future, but we'll see. NXT women's champion, I meant to say. Then we get to Percy Watson. He goes for a sit-down interview with Shayna Baszler and NXT women's champion, Ember Moon. So Ember Moon was asked a question from Percy Watson about Shayna Baszler and everything. Basically, it came to where Shayna Baszler was attacking like Kairi Sane, Dakota Kai, and Alicia. So Ember Moon calls Shayna Baszler a bully, and I say to myself, oh no, we're going with this again, the bully angle here. Holy shit! This is so stupid. WWE does this every time. Oh, this guy's a bully. Oh, you're a bully. I'm going after you because you're a bully. So stupid. So that's why Ember Moon decided to go after Shayna Baszler, because she's a bully. Instead of just not worrying about that, what Shayna Baszler's doing, she should be worrying about how she's gonna carry the women's division as NXT Women's Champion. But whatever. But yeah, but then Shayna Baszler goes to say she did all this just to get Ember Moon's attention, because she wants to go after the big fish, because the big fish is Ember Moon, because she's NXT Women's Champion. So then Ember Moon explains, you wonder why she's the big fish, because she works hard, and she got where she is for respect and winning matches. She didn't need to do what Shayna Baszler did and everything. I'm like, I see what WWE is doing there, but yeah, to me they're doing it all wrong. In my opinion, they're doing it all wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't like the promo for Ember Moon. I mean, she had some intention there and all that, but I just didn't like the promo that she was cutting, because it's not working. She's not a very good promo cutter. She's not. So Shayna Baszler works She's saying she works hard too and everything. And also almost got physical there between the two, Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler got in the face of Ember Moon, and Ember Moon was showing no fear. And then Percy Boston asked one more question to Shayna Baszler of, what you expect the fans of NXT to think of you. And she says, she wants everyone to know. I mean, I'm sorry. Percy Watson said that what you want everyone to know about you, basically. What Percy Watson wants everybody to know about Shayna Baszler, and Shayna Baszler's like everyone she wants everybody to know that she doesn't care what they think of her, and basically said to everyone to just deal with it. Basically, just get used to it. And I like the attitude, by the way. I love the attitude that Shayna Baszler delivered in this interview. Pretty good. I mean, Ember Moon did it too and all, but what comes being intense and showing passionate and everything. I mean, she was a little intense, but not too much intense though. But basically, they're gonna sell that. They're selling the fact that Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler's it's gonna come down to where it's gonna be physical. It's gonna be hard hitting, and we'll see how that turns out. But I'll let you know about my preview for the NXT TakeOver Philadelphia for tomorrow. I'll do the preview tomorrow. So yeah, we move on to who are TM61, which is TMDK, which is the Mighty Don't Kneel. And when it comes to the Mighty Don't Kneel, you got Nick Miller and Sean Dorr. So they basically talk about basically this is part 2 of who they are, because last week they did part 1, part 2 they do this again. So part 2 they show them arriving at NXT as TM61, or you could just say TM61. And then also they entered the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, when it comes. And by the way, what happened with that though? From last year, 2017, they didn't do the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. I don't understand why they didn't do that, but whatever. So then in the match against Robert Strong, by the way, it was a 1-on-1 match because Austin Aries at the time had a eye socket injury because of Shinsuke Nakamura. So Shane Thorne in the match, he did a double foot stomp to Roderick Strong on the from the corner, kind of how Alberto Patron does, and other if I can name a few. And he landed awkwardly on his knee. Actually, he landed on his foot, but somehow the knee buckled him pretty bad. But he ended up finishing the match, and he started wrestling to Shane Thorne from TM61. He started fighting through the this injury to the finals against AOP. I don't remember which TakeOver show that was though, but that was back in 2016 though. And then it came to a part where the Revival versus TM61, where the Revival took out Shane Thorne, with the spot that they always do with Dash Wilder doing the Indian Deathlock, and then having Scott Dawson jump off the second rope to do a stomp onto the knee, like they did with guys like Big Cass, and you got Shane Thorne from TX61. I'm trying to remember who the other tactics they did too, but I think Gargano and Ciampa when it came to the those what was that tactic name? DIY. But anyway, so then they show that Shane Thorne has been in surgery, had to go to the hospital, and he had to get surgery, and he was out for 6 to 7 months, and sure enough, we get confirmation that the Mighty Don't Kneel will be returning to NXT next week. And they show video clips, old video clips of TM61, as TMDK, which is the Mighty Don't Kneel again. And then, and also in the video you have Hardy Race, who's the trainer for Nick Miller and Shane Thorne, known as TM61. So like I said, TM61 they'll make their returns as a tag team, and hopefully they'll go places for the tag team division for the rest of 2018. And as far as knowing who they are, I thought it was good. Very good story there from last week and for this week. So good job for NXT for that one. They do a lot of guys, by the way. They did one with Apollo Crews, Finn Balor. I think they did one with Hideo Itami, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember if they did or not, but oh yeah, oh no, not Hideo, Roderick Strong. I meant to say. So now they're doing it with TM61. So there you go. Next we get to AOP being accompanied by Paul Ellering, and they went up against these two jobbers, which I couldn't make out their first names, but I got the last names though, Brown and Smith. So the match never got underway because all sorts of pain. They attacked the jobbers, and then they cut a promo to let the Undisputed Era, which is Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, the NXT Tag Team Champions, that they're going to take the tag team belts away from them at TakeOver. And then after the promo, from both Razor and Akam, they go for the Super Collider on both of these guys, and there you go. And it was ordered by Paul Ellering, by the way. So there you go. That was the setup there. Then we get to an announcement that it'll be Nikki Cross, and she will wrestle Lacey Evans next week on NXT. So yeah, I can wait to see that match, and look forward to see how the match turns out. When it comes to for a new beginning for Lacey Evans as a heel in NXT. So we'll see. Main event time. Johnny Gargano defends his No One Contendership match. His No One Contendership opportunity against the Velveteen Dream, which is why I'm still wearing the sunglasses here for the Velveteen Dream. Not a fan of the character. I'm just a fan of the Velveteen Dream when it comes to his wrestling, and for him being influenced to one of his favorite artists in Prince. Purple Rain. That's what I gotta say. Purple Rain. So anyways, so we get to the match. Before we get to the match, the Velveteen Dream was wearing Johnny Gargano's T-shirt. It was the Johnny Wrestling T-shirt basically playing mind games with Johnny Gargano. So then and there you go. So then we get the match started. They start some chain wrestling, and during the match, we get strong, loud dueling chants of Johnny Wrestling and Velveteen. These two guys are getting over with these NXT fans. If not by NXT, then professional wrestling fans in general. The Velveteen Dream, oh my god, I can't believe he got over. I didn't expect his character to get over, but at the same time, it surprised me when it comes to that. Look at New Day for fucking example. So anyways, so all of a sudden, after the chain wrestling, Dragon got the best of the Velveteen Dream. The Velveteen Dream also started to get the upper hand. At one point, the Velveteen Dream was suffering a left arm injury. I think he was selling the injury though, but because Dragon Gargano went for the Gargano no escape, which is Dragon Gargano's submission hold, which is his finishing move. And they kept going back and forth. Both men looked strong. And then we get to a point where we get the Fight Forever chants going on, and I'm like, wait a minute, for the Velveteen Dream, in the Velveteen Dream match, we get a Fight Forever chant. Wow. So then also we get Johnny chants because Johnny Gargano was losing his matches. Was losing in his match. So the Velveteen Dream goes for his Death Valley Driver off the top rope. But first he went for his other finishing move that he didn't put Johnny Gargano away with. Basically it's like getting you in the Dragon Sleeper position, and then also he turns you around and then he gets you a DDT, something like that. It looked sick though, but Gargano kicked out of it, and then he went for a Death Valley Driver from the second rope, by the way, and only gets a 2 count. Dragon Gargano basically has his shoulder up, before the mat hit 3, and then the Velveteen Dream goes to the top rope to go for his Purple Rainmaker, which is the flying elbow drop that he does, which is why he's influenced by Prince, and again wearing sunglasses for the late great Prince, rest in peace Prince. But the Velveteen Dream, he wanted to go for the elbow drop, right? For the Purple Rainmaker, but he couldn't do it with his right. I think it was right, his left or right. Yeah, his left arm, I would say. He wanted to do it with his left arm, but he couldn't do it. But so instead, he went for his right arm instead. So, and Gargano Baba, he countered. He got both his knees up, and then he got to the Velveteen Dream's arm, the injured arm, and goes for the Gargano, no escape, and the Velveteen Dream immediately just taps out. He just taps out, and your winner and still the number one contender to face Andrade Cien Almas at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano. So yeah, match itself, it was good, fantastic match, folks. It was an awesome match. Then after the match, we get to Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega coming out. Andrade Cien Almas, the NXT champion. He comes out. He confronts Johnny Gargano, and also he attacks him. He beats down on Gargano, and then Gargano comes back in the ring. He fights back and took out Gargano. Gargano took out Cien with basically he hits the swing shot DT onto Cien, and also Gargano goes to the championship belt, and Selena Vega outside in the ring. She's like going crazy, don't you dare touch it and everything. And the crowd chanting, touch shit. And he touched it, and they all cheer. And then Gargano stand over the on the champion, Andrade Cien Almas, and raised the belt up, and the crowd were cheering very loudly, and Selena Vega was losing her mind outside the ring. And the show ends with Gargano standing tall. And there you go. That was the show of NXT. Show itself, the home show audition. This definitely convinced me to watch the show. This coming Saturday. I mean, I was gonna watch the show anyways because I want to do a review up here. But all I needed is for the WWE to show me on why should I watch the show this coming weekend. And when it comes to the NXT, WWE did their jobs to do that. Unfortunately, when it comes to WWE, trying to sell us on why we should watch the Royal Rumble from Raw and SmackDown for their go home show, they failed. But I will still watch Royal Rumble. I will still watch the show. But I'm more interested of NXT TakeOver Philadelphia than I am with the WWE Royal Rumble, because when it comes to NXT, they cannot do no wrong, especially when it comes to their takeover shows. When it comes to Royal Rumble, WWE is always going to let us down, because we won't know who, because you never know that WWE is going to do something so fucking stupid to give Roman Reigns the win for the Rumble, or Cena the win for the Rumble, or Orton the win for the Rumble, or some bullshit when it comes to women's wrestling, of their Rumble match. When it comes to Stephanie McMahon coming into the Rumble to win, I can see that happening, but we'll see. But anyways, as far as the show was, for WWE NXT from January 24th, 2018 edition, talking about wrestling for NXT overall, there were only 3 matches, because the other match never happened because AOP attacked these 2 jobbers. So my overall score for the show for January 24th, 2018 edition, I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. And tremendous show, great go home show. Can't wait for TakeOver Philadelphia. Can't wait for the for the Royal Rumble too. But I'm more interested for TakeOver than I am for the Royal Rumble. NXT did their jobs to make me care about why I should watch their show this coming Saturday. WWE a little bit, but at the same time basically what comes to Royal Rumble. But so yeah, I'm looking forward for the Royal Rumble weekend this weekend for NXT TakeOver Philadelphia and for the Royal Rumble. And now, that being said, folks, I'm done. I'm going to end it from here. Thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me right here on YouTube, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., the Natural Born Thriller. Please subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. The choice is yours and yours alone. And that being said, I'm done. And if you can, folks, tune in tomorrow on my YouTube channel if you want to watch the preview when it comes to NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, about my feelings, who I think is going to win these matches. That's been listed there. But tune in tomorrow for that one. So, that being said, thank you all for watching. You all take care. Have a good night. Peace on the streets. I'll talk to you all tomorrow when it comes to the preview for NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. But for now, I'm out.